In this video, we are going to clarify the concept of different parts of the loop through a demo Java program, and we are going to use the same example as before for the sake of clarity. So as I have mentioned earlier, the loop has three different parts. On the basis of the loop control variable. So here the loop control variable is lap. So lap is starting from 0 or initialized at 0. So this part is called initialization. And lap less than 4, this is a condition which is actually saying the Java compiler that how long should the loop uh, execute, should the loop iterate. So this is called the condition part. And so this is part number 1, initialization. This is part 2, that is condition. And the final part is part 3, which is modification. That's the last line of the while loop. Now this modification part actually changes the value of the loop control variable, and it can be any different type of arithmetic operation. In our racing example, I have used just an arithmetic plus or just an increment to show, but it can change based on the need. For example, let's say if I want to go downward, I mean, let's say I will start from 0, but I will uh, go for -4. So let's say I'm changing the condition, not like lap is less than less than 4, but since I want to race backward, so let's do it like lap is greater than -4. So at that time, as you can see, lap is starting from 0 and lap will continue until -4. So you have to basically decrement this in order to hit that -4 value. So if you want to do that, then you can just change from lap equals lap plus 1 to lap equals lap -1. So here again the output will be almost similar, just instead of positive values you are going to get the negative values for lap in here. So here, as you can see, I have just decremented it. So let us run this program and let us see whether I can do anything, any other arithmetic operation other than incrementing. So let me run this program, and as you can see, the loop executed properly, but this time in the with the negative values of lap and with a minus symbol over here. So that is about the different parts of the loop, different parts of a while loop. And now when you are using while loop, I would like to suggest, I would like to recommend that modification of this variable, of this loop control variable, that is this part, try to design the loop in such a way for all the different problems, so that the modification of loop variable, this line of code, always appear as a last line. Otherwise you can get into a lot of trouble. For example, it is possible to write this lap equals lap -1 in the beginning also, like this. There is no wrong in it, as you will see that, well, although there will be some change in output, so if you just run it, there is no error, no syntax error in it. So it is not a hard and fast rule that you have to write the modification line as the last line of the loop. But as a beginner level or as an entry level programmer, uh, do not do not mess with these sequences. So do not write the modification line anywhere else other than the last line. So this is a strong this is a recommendation from my side. uh, if you do, like if you use this modification line in other places, there is no wrong in it, but you will run into several confusion and your program will give different outputs, which is hard to find out where the program is going wrong. So make it a practice to use this modification line as the last line of your loop.